What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's off to a good day. I'm just going to get on here real quick and make a recap video I recorded this morning for about 2 hours. But I'm going to make this video short. I'm going to just shoot through it kind of and go over my train of thought, my thinking. I started this morning out looking at a daily chart. As you can see, we've really pushed up over the last couple of weeks. To me, I think we might pull back, but also if you'll look right here on the daily chart, we are at resistance. So I would be hesitant about it going any higher. Not saying it can't. I mean, who knows? Market can do whatever it wants to do, but I would be looking for a pullback. But we'll go on down to a smaller time frame of 1 hour. You can see I drew a line right here, and that's just support. You can see where it hit it twice already. I'm just thinking in my head, if it was to pull back, I would like to see that hold for a push higher. If we break below it, maybe we bounce to it and then drop on down. Okay, let's go on down to a 5-minute chart. Here's a 5-minute. You can see I draw a trend line. I was actually making a bull flag on the 5-minute time frame, and I was just doing it, just so I could see it later on. I'm getting ready to drop down to a 2-minute chart. We'll go ahead and fast forward a little bit. This is a 2-minute, and again at open, it may push up and pull back and take back off again. It may push up, pull back, and take off. But the market is open right now. We'll kind of be patient and see what it does, because this market has really been crazy the last little bit. We'll go ahead and fast forward it to about the 15-minute opening range. I took more trades today than I normally do. And also right here, I was looking, if we would have come right here and retested this and started pushing back up, I would have probably got in a trade, but I didn't. I held up and I waited till the 15 right here, the high and the low 15-minute opening range was set. I was a little weary this morning. I did take a trade as soon as we broke to the downside, but what kind of scared me about it was we was right here at VWAP. There's always that possibility that could be support and it shoot back up. Also, we are right here at a whole number. We're at 21,300. That's kind of like a psychological number, and that's kind of support as well. So I'm going to take a quick trade, and we'll play it and let this thing play out. I took it to the downside. I entered the trade, and we'll just let this sucker play out right here. And the market is moving kind of slow, and it also kind of worried me because we have dropped so far. Getting in a trade, it kind of felt like I was getting in at the bottom. I mean, you just don't ever know. You just gotta go with your gut sometimes. But I moved my take profit up to it's about 10 points or so. 11 points. Okay, we got out of that trade, which was a good trade. Let me fast forward a little more. The market starts bouncing around, and I get back in. I re-enter the trade again when we broke back to the downside, so I got back in. I'll let it play, and I ended up closing that trade just off of my gut. I ended up with about 7 points on hit. So we'll fast forward. The market keeps it bouncing, and then it shoots up. Okay. Now right here, I entered another trade. Again, I drew this trend line from this morning, and I leave that trend line on there all day until it invalidates it. Whether we push up it and get above it or below it, I leave it on there for that purpose. So we're getting back above it, and I'm thinking that that's going to turn into support and we'll push on up. So I entered the trade, wanting it to push, but again, the market's kind of moving slow. I went ahead and closed it. I think I got about, let me back up right here. I got 10 points on that trade as well. So we will fast forward. Okay, we broke. This was a crazy day. I'm going to play. We broke back to the downside. We broke back to the downside. I re-entered the trade when we broke the 15-minute range. Like I said, I took more trades today than I normally do, but this is definitely a choppy day, up and down, up and down. I think I ended up closing the trade. I got about 8 points out of that because it just, and look, as soon as I closed it, it shot right back up, so I was happy with that. So let's fast forward this. I think that might have been all the trades I took today. It was. Okay, so you know, on the days that the market's going straight up or straight down, it's not the hard days in the market. Days like today is the days that really test you and stresses you out mentally, and you end up losing a lot of money because of this chop right here. You definitely don't want to get in this chop, especially if you're a new trader or starting out. You want to stay away from this. If it starts this mess, the best thing you can do is just walk away and quit for the day. Because like right here, you think, oh, we're breaking to the downside, and as soon as you short it, it shoots up, and then you revenge trade. You're like, oh hell, we're going up now. So you get in it, and then it drops, and it gets you out, and you just lose money. Right? I mean, just look at that chop. But as you can see, it chopped all day, and like I said, I kept my trend line from this morning, and I made this trend line for like a bear flag. But we're getting tight in this range, so it's going to do something, and then eventually you just don't know when. Plus, we're right on VWAP, and we're right at the bottom of the 15-minute opening range. It's just a bad spot to be altogether. But it did break out a little bit, but it ended up coming back. But I ended the day, I'll just let that play out. We ended the day up $1,700. Like I said, I took quick trades. I was in, I was out. I didn't let them play out a lot because it's the chop. That chop will get you. Again, we ended up the day with $1,700. Can't complain about that. Thanks for watching, and see y'all on the next one.